study. We're doing our nature study unit right now, and we're going to be doing some activities out of this book here. Now, I picked this book up the same time that I picked up my 6-volume set of Charlotte Mason books, and this book is a perfect companion for that philosophy. So I'm going to put these books aside, and I'm going to share with you what we did. So the first thing I did before we went to the park was that I browsed through the book, and I chose a couple activities that I thought that my kids would be interested in. But what I like about it is that each double page spread talks about an activity that you can do in nature, but it also tells you what the activity is about and the amount of kids that you need for that activity and the ages. And this is very valuable in trying to figure out which activities we're going to do, whether we're going to be in a group setting or it's just going to be my kids. So I wrote down on the back of the book the activities that we want to do, and the one that we are going to explore today is called the micro hike. We had mixed success with this. So the activity is basically to crawl on your belly for a span of about 5 feet, and you need to stay close to the ground. Your eyes shouldn't wander a foot above where you're looking, and you really need to take your time exploring this area. So the things that we discovered that were challenges for us was, number one, the kids kept asking what the purpose of this activity was, and really you just need to kind of engage with nature, and they wanted to know exactly how they were going to crawl, and the poor kids were wearing short sleeves, and so by the end of it they were quite uncomfortable. And that's something that you should know if you want to try this activity, is just to have the kids wear long sleeve shirts or be in a place where they're not crawling over leaves or things that are thorny. And we're in a place that has a lot of oak trees, and so oak leaves can be a little bit pokey, and so you just want to be mindful of that. Now, they chose their spots. Each kid chose a different spot, and really they kind of reveled in the fact that they were crawling on the ground more than really exploring, and they were more engaged in the act, like the physical act of doing an army crawl, rather than in the more meditative act of exploring their surroundings. So I think this is something that we would need to practice a few times, because these boys were between the ages of 9 and 14, and they like to climb trees and they like to hike, and doing something that's a little bit more reflective was a tiny bit challenging for them, actually. But it was a good activity, and we definitely want to try it again in the future. Okay, if you want to check out some of the other things that we're doing with our nature unit study, you can click here to see those videos. Thanks for watching.